Once anyone is arrested in Nigeria, the person is taken to a station. It can be a police station, it can be an EFCC station, DSS station, or wherever they choose to hold the person first before taking the person to court. And sometimes they casually ask the person to give a statement. I need to frontally state that giving a statement at any of the custodial centers is not compulsory as per our constitution. So it is perfectly possible for a person who is arrested to refuse to give a statement both at the station and in courts, because everybody has a right against self-incrimination also under our constitution. So when you hear the police say you must give a statement, sorry, it is not by force. This video is not only for the education of the public, it is also for the education of whatever law enforcement may be holding anybody at any time. So having said that, the process and procedure of how the person that is giving a statement, especially if it is a confessional statement, the process and procedure is of extreme and vital importance. And I say this because our laws and our courts say that it must either be by video evidence, while the person is giving the statement, there must be a video or some other electronic recording in the case of Lagos State, or the lawyer must be present. So it doesn't matter if the person is a kidnapper or if the person just killed 100 people. If there is no video of when the person was making the confession in a statement while at the custodial center, or the lawyer is not present, if the matter goes to the court, the lawyer to the person or the defendant will merely say to the court, "My lord, I object to the tendering of that statement in evidence because that statement was not made, there was no video recording of that statement, or it wasn't made in the presence of a legal practitioner." You know what the court is bound to do there? The court is bound to throw away that statement and the person will walk free. And unfortunately so. And the people who are not informed will scream and keep screaming to the high heavens that the courts are the problem of this country, the courts are guilty, the courts are this, the courts are that. But we forget that the job of a judge is to ensure that the law is followed. So the fault in that situation is not of the judge and is not of the court. The fault is that of the police, of law enforcement generally, whether it be custom, whether it be police, whether it be DSS, whether it be EFCC, whether it be ICPC. The fault is not that of the court. The fault is not that of the lawyer. There is no corrupt lawyer anywhere. It is the police, and it's even not the fault of a lawyer to the government, because it is not the job of a lawyer of the government to conduct investigation. It is the job of law enforcement to conduct investigation. And the major reason why this provision is even in place is not because our legislators are stupid. It is because as practitioners, we have seen in the courts that law enforcement, they torture people and force people to say the things that they did not do in a confessional statement. And my brother, my sister, it doesn't matter how strong you are. There's a kind of torture that can actually break your spirit and make you confess to what you didn't do, despite the fact that ordinarily you didn't do it. So everybody practically has a threshold. So if you think you do not have a threshold, like Fashola famously said, may your loyalty not be tested. Even the terrorists I heard that have been held in Guantanamo Bay by the United States of America have been held since I think 2001, September 11, is it 2001? Yeah. They refused to give in. They have eventually said that okay, they want to take a plea agreement. So those are terrorists that probably killed hundreds and hundreds of persons or thousands of people in America on September 11th. They have given in. How much more you? So I'm saying this so that you don't blame the judiciary. We blame law enforcement because most times when they do these shoddy jobs, the buck doesn't stop at their table because they dump it in the court of the prosecutor. So that is why, as much as possible, we should take these things serious. That's my contribution for today. My name is Justice Ojeno. I work for Eco Solicitors and Advocates. Thank you very much for your attention. See you in the next video.